Hey, welcome back to 10.4, Solving Quadratic Equations in Factored Form. This is our second little video to help us out learning how to do today's lesson. Alright, so now that we've learned about factored form and how to solve them, let me do three more quick examples for you just so you get a quick idea of how we can solve these problems. Alright, so this is the first one, x plus 4 times x minus 4 equals 0. To solve it, I'm going to set each of the binomials equal to 0. So x, oops, shouldn't have gone there. Move it over here. Let's do x plus 4 equal to 0. And then I'm going to solve for x. Well, minus 4 from each side. And I'm going to end up with x equaling negative 4. So that's one solution. Then I'm going to work for this second binomial and rewrite that as x minus 4 equaling 0. To solve it, add 4 to this side of the equation, add 4 to this, and I should get x equaling 4. My two final solutions for this equation are negative 4 and positive 4. Easily done. You can start seeing that it's really kind of the opposite of this 4 and the opposite of this 4. Alright, problem number 2. X times x plus 7 equals 0. This is really two monomials. Well, we have a monomial because it's a single term times a binomial. Two little polynomial expressions. So we set them each equal to 0. So the first one, x, we can set that as x equals 0. That's really all we can do with it. If x is 0 here, you'll do 0 times this value, which would be 7. It would equal 0. It checks. Then we'll take the second expression, x plus 7, set that equal to 0, and solve for x. Well, subtract 7 from this side, subtract 7 from this side. I think you get to see that it's going to be x equaling negative 7. So my two final solutions for that quadratic equation would be the value 0 and negative 7. And our final expression here, this is a little more complicated, but I think we can pull this one off too. We'll take this first binomial, set it equal to 0, take the second one, set it equal to 0, and find what two values of x would make each of those equal to 0. So here we go. Negative 3x plus 6 is going to equal 0. Alright, to solve that, the first step is going to be to subtract 6 from each side of the equation. So negative 3x then would equal negative 6. And once we get to this point, to get x to be by itself, we'll divide by negative 3. And x equals, well, negative 6 divided by negative 3 is a positive 2. So that's my first solution. X could equal positive 2. Then for the second one, we'll take 2x minus 4 equaling 0. Add 4 to each side, we get 2x equals 4. Divide each side by 2, x equals 2. And look at that, you actually get the same answer. I did not plan for that. If this was a different number, then you'd have a different answer. Just worked out this way that there's two exact answers, so your final solution for this quadratic equation in factored form is just 2. Hope these little videos help explain tonight's homework. Good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow in class.